What's up, guys? Thanks for tuning in to yet another episode of my Basic Ass Life sit down edition because a lot of you have been asking about what books I've been reading because I'm a major bookworm, so I figured that I would tell you guys all the books that I have been reading for the month of February and half of March. So I'm about to let you guys know what books I've been reading, what the authors are, and I'm going to try to give you a little slight synopsis on some of them. And yeah, so if you're interested in that, then stay tuned watching this video. If not, then give it a thumbs up anyway, and you know, help a sister out by giving this a thumbs up and watching it anyway, or just give me a thumbs up and moving on with the next phase of your day. Okay, so if you're into books and you want to know what I'm reading, then yeah, stay tuned.
Desirable, you're honorable, you're powerful, you're beautiful. Desirable, you're honorable, you're powerful. Your BLACK is BEAUTIFUL. Your BLACK.
So I'm going to kick this list off with a series that I read, and I read it so fast, y'all. It was like, it took me about, I would say about a good week and a half to read them all. I do most of my reading, well, all of my reading at night between the hours of like 10:30 and 2 in the morning. So I'm usually like reading until I fall asleep. So that's pretty much what I do, because I'm a bookworm and I'd rather read than watch TV. So that's what I do. Okay, so the first book that I read, I guess it's a series, not just a book, and it is the Billionaire Boys Club series by Jessica Clare. C-L-A-R-E is how you spell Claire. And so it's about, how many books is it, y'all? Hold on, let me see. There are 6 books, but I think like one of them is like a little, what is it, like a novella book that I didn't read, but I read all of the full books in the series. And so I am going to let you guys know in reading order real quick what the reading order is of the book before I tell you what the book is about. So book number 1 is Stranded with the Billionaire. Book number 2 is Beauty and the Billionaire. Book number 3 is The Wrong Billionaire's Bed. Book number 4 is Once Upon a Billionaire. Book number 5 is Romancing the Billionaire. And let's see, book number 6 is One Night with the Billionaire. So I'm going to give you guys a rundown to what the series is about, because I am a fan of books that are romance books, but like has a storyline too, kind of. I'm real cheesy right now. I like my romance books, which is the common theme of this list pretty much. So I'm going to give you all a little synopsis or whatever of what the series is about. It says the Billionaire Boys Club is a secret society of 6 men who have vowed success at any cost. Not all of them are old money, but all of them are incredibly wealthy. They're just not always as successful when it comes to love. So y'all, this is a good book series. I am into series, like, you know, books that have a series or a common theme, and this series is actually really good. So on like a scale of like 1 being horrible and like 5 being excellent, I would give it a 4. It was really good. I loved it. They keep with the theme. The writing is actually pretty good. The like love scenes and stuff are really good. So if you are into romance and stuff like that, and like alpha male personalities, then this is a series that you should read. And if you happen to read the series, please leave down below in the comment section, tell me what you think about it, because I actually did like it. So yeah, on to the next one. Okay, so on to the next one. So this is not a series. This is an author who I discovered a couple months ago, and I absolutely love her stories. It's historical romance, and it's more like historical romance, kind of like westerns almost a little bit. She is a black author, and she does a lot of historical romance, and her name is Beverly Jenkins. And so I've read a couple of her books in the last month. I've read her book Indigo, That's one of her most popular ones. Let's see, The Taming of Jessie Rose, that's another one. Belle, that's one of them. Vivid. So I've read all of those books in the past like couple of weeks. Those books are really good if you're into historical romance. If you're not into historical romance, then you probably won't like it, because it's real like back in the day type of writing. But I absolutely love her story. She does a good story. She knows how to put together a good story. If you like historical romance and you want to read a black historical romance, Beverly Jenkins is like the author to go to. And from the books that I've read this week, or this couple of weeks of hers, on a scale of 1 to 5, 1 being the worst, 5 being, you know, excellent, I would give them a 4, because I really did like them, and I was like really into it, y'all. I was like going through those books like crazy. So yeah, on to the next one. Okay, so here's the next one. This one is also a series, another series, and it is by an author named Rebecca Zanetti. And this is my second series that I've read by her, and of course she sucks me in every single time. I'm like, Rebecca, you're taking all of my money, because every time you come out with a book, I'm like reading it and gobbling it up like crazy. So I read her previous series, and I'll let you guys know what that series was after I tell you about the one that I just read this month. And so this series by Rebecca Zanetti is called Realm Enforcers, and the book reading order is I think the third book is about to come out, but for right now there's 2. I think the third one comes out this year at some point. But book number 1 is Wicked Ride, and book number 2 is called Wicked Edge. So it's a spin-off of her Dark Protectors series, and that was a pretty long series that I read, and I just gobbled it up, y'all. I drunk it in over like 2 weeks time. I read every single book. It was so good. So this is like a spin-off to some of the characters, like some of the background characters to her previous series. So I'm just going to kind of read a little snippet, I guess. This particular series is about witches. So these people are witches. They are the protectors of this underworld type of situation they got going on, with like, there's like witches, there's vampires, there's like werewolves, bears. Like, girl, this it's just a whole lot of stuff. And they do magic. These are witches. They do magic by manipulating, like using physics and manipulating like the atmosphere and all this other really cool stuff. And the guys are like these alpha male guys, and basically every single one of them is like this alpha dude who's like, I'm never gonna meet a girl, I'm never gonna get married, blah blah blah. And then they meet this girl, and then it's just like, oh, love story with drama and action and fighting and all that good stuff that I just absolutely love. And so, y'all, I'm giving this series a 5. It was amazing. Both of those books were great. Her previous series was awesome. And yeah, so the third book in the series that is not out yet that I know, but I know the name of the third book is Wicked Burn, and so that'll be book number 3 that's coming out in this year. I'm not sure if it's out yet or if it's coming out. So yeah, so that's the last book series that I read. And so right now I'm like moving on, but I'm gonna make another video of books that I've read, like starting like the beginning of last week to now, like through the month of April. So this is what I've read over the past like 7 weeks or so, these books that I mentioned in this video. And so yeah, if you're into books and into reading like I am, then you should definitely go and check out these books. I am going to leave the information of like the books, the authors and stuff in the description box below. And if I can find the links and I remember to put the links, I will put the links to where you can find them. And if I read a lot of my books on Amazon, what is it, like the Amazon Kindle app, and that's where I read a lot of my books. So just FYI for people who do book service and stuff, Amazon Kindle actually has like this thing where you pay is it monthly? Babe, is it monthly? You pay monthly. How much is it every month? I can't remember. $10? I think it's like $10 a month, y'all. It's $10 a month, and basically you can read a lot of their books for free. Like, there's a lot of free books on Amazon Kindle app. So if you have that, girl, get you an app and pay your $10. And if you're a bookworm like me who will use $10, you know, because I know I read a lot, do that. And also, if you are a person who likes to read but you can't afford to buy the books, then you should definitely download the Overdrive app, which is a library app, and see if your public library is on that app. So be sure to look for that. I think that I will be able to put a link below too for the Overdrive app, where you can find it. I'm going to definitely try. If not, the app is called Overdrive. If you have Android or an Apple phone, just put in Overdrive in your store and you should see it. It should pop up and you should see it. But yeah, so if you read any of those books, let me know in the comments. If you like those type of books, let me know in the comments. And if you want to know about any other kind of books or want to suggest the book or anything like that, let me know in the comments. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.